Hello friends, welcome to this new tutorial. Today I have here this Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus and I will show you how to take it apart. Okay, so let's do it. First of all, the reason to take this phone apart is just to show you how to have access to the small parts inside and to the battery and how to remove the back glass and other small parts inside. Okay, so if you wanna do any repair on this phone, this tutorial will help you to do it. Just go to the parts where I'm replacing the parts that you are interested to. Okay, all right. So to do this job, we will need some tools. We will need a glove, a heat gun. Okay, and we will need a Phillips screwdriver, a nice semi, a plastic card like this. Make sure it's thin, not thick. We will need spudger, and we will need a double sticky adhesive, a cutter. Okay, so let's remove this stuff, these tools, then we will start. Alright, first of all I will turn off this phone. Alright, it's off. So now what I'm gonna do, I will heat up the back frame, and I will in this video, before you do any repair or before you start following this video, make sure you watch the video from the beginning to the end so you will have an idea about how everything is going to be. Then do it at your own risk. If you are replacing any part on this phone, do it at your own risk, because I don't know, some people, they are not experienced, some of them, they get frustrated, they don't have the patience. Anyway, if you think that you're not going to be able to do it yourself, just give it to a specialist. Or in case you think that you're going to do it by yourself but you mess up something, it's on your own risk. All right, so first of all, we're gonna heat up the screen, the back glass, for a couple minutes, maybe 2-3 minutes. It depends on how much your heat gun is hot. Okay, so I think it's hot enough. So what I'm gonna do now, I will take this IC semi and I will make a small gap here in this corner. Make sure when you are inserting this IC semi here, make sure don't wiggle, don't spray up, don't do anything, just make a small gap here, and that's it. So once you have the tip inside here, you're gonna use this card and you will insert it here. Then you're gonna remove this IC semi and don't push it back, don't use it. So what we're gonna use now, we will use only this plastic card. We will slide it all around the edges until we release everything here. All right, so now I think the frame is completely released, as you see. So this adhesive is damaged here. It's not gonna be a problem, we can remove it because we still have the adhesive around the edges here. And also we will put on the frame, when we put the phone back together, we're gonna put new adhesive here. All right, so I'm gonna put this aside. Then I will remove this glove and they will open all the screws here. We have many screws: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. I think they are 16. All the screws are the same, don't worry about mixing them up. All right, so I remove all the screws here. So what I'm gonna do now, I will just lift up this little piece and it will come off with this. So I will put it aside here. Then I will lift up this little piece here. Make sure don't leave any screws there. So I have one screw is hidden here underneath this adhesive. And we will put this one aside. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna disconnect the battery. That will be the first thing we will do. This is the battery connection. Disconnect it. So now we can do whatever we want on the phone. So now we're gonna remove the motherboard out from here. So to remove the motherboard, we're gonna disconnect the LCD cable. And we remove this cable here. Then let me check if there is like any other cables. So the camera cable here, I will remove the camera out. Okay. Alright, so I think I remove all the cables. So now I have some screws here that I need to remove also. So we have 1, 2, 3 screws. Okay, let's remove this. By the way, these screws are different than the other ones. They look like they are shorter. Alright, so now I'm gonna use this pin to remove the SIM card, which I supposed to remove it in the beginning. So I will use this IC Semi, no, not the IC, I will use this one, and I will put it inside the headphone jack. They will play up little bit gently. Okay, so I remove the headphone jack. Then now I will find a way how to lift up the motherboard gently. Don't pry up hard, just be very gentle. Okay, so I remove this one. Okay, so I remove the motherboard. So we put the motherboard here. So we have what left here. We have the vibrator, and we have the earpiece, and we have the battery. So for the battery, I'm not gonna remove it because I just want to show you how to I don't want to make some wrinkles in the bottom of it. I want to leave it sealed like this. At least you know how to have access to it, but I will show you how to remove it. So you're gonna use this card, and you're gonna insert it here, or maybe let's start from this side here. You're gonna insert it here, right? And you will insert it gently until it's like this. Then you will use some alcohol, and you will pour some alcohol here in this gap. Then you will slide this card up and down until you get underneath. Then you can remove the battery. Okay, to put the battery back, you need to put another adhesive, double sticky adhesive strips in the bottom. Then you put the battery on the top. And here the vibrator, you're just gonna use a flathead screwdriver like this, and you will come from this gap here, and you will lift it up. As you see, I lift it up. It's not hard. The same thing for the speaker, the earpiece. You're just gonna come from here, and you will find a way how to get underneath, exactly underneath, and pry it up. Sometimes you may need to use some extra heat. Okay, so there is a little gap here. We can use it as an access to get underneath this piece. We have another one here. But usually when you are buying the I'm pouring hold on. Okay, I got it up. Okay, so you can remove it. So I'm just gonna put it back. Usually when you are buying the screen with the frame on it, sometimes it comes with this little piece on it. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this back together. So we will put the motherboard first. we're gonna put this little piece, the charging port, first here, and make sure there is no cables underneath the screen, underneath the motherboard, like this. All right, make sure don't touch the cameras with your fingerprints here, because you're gonna make some smudges on it, so it's better to not touch it at all. All right, so then when you feel like the motherboard set flat here, connect this cable. Then you're gonna put these screws. So we remove one screw from here. No, it's actually remove it from here, on this spot. Then we put two screws here in the bottom. All right, then we're gonna put this headphone jack back here. Then we will put the camera back. And the last thing we're gonna connect is the battery. So we're gonna connect the battery here. Then we will put this little part here, and this part here. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna do, I will put all these screws back. I will put them here. Alright, so once I finish putting all the screws back here, I'm gonna take, sorry guys, I have to finish this video right now, but everything is clear, so you can see, you can finish it yourself. So what I'm gonna do, I will take this adhesive, and I will put a piece here. Okay, and I will cut it evenly with the edge. Okay, and I will use this tool to smoothen it and make sure there is no adhesive crooked underneath and it's flat. Then I will put another strip here, another strip here, another strip here. Then I will remove this plastic which is covering the double sticky adhesive, and I will put the glass back like this, and I will make sure it sticks very well, and that's it. Alright guys, I hope that sorry that I finished the video before I finish all the steps, but I have to right now. If you learn something from this video, please hit the thumbs up, share the video with your friends, subscribe for more videos, and see you in the next video. Have a wonderful time. Peace.